A check of this rain that is coming with Brian Schofield, and it does look pretty dark and cloudy behind you right now.
Yeah, I think we have a chance at all. Look at that. We haven't seen that in oh so long. So nice to see it actually. And like I said, I'm glad with all the events going on, it's held off this long, but it can't hold off forever. But I'm going to show you a computer model saying a lot of this is going to miss us now. That's just one computer model. We'll take a look at that and see if we're all believers. But picking up some breezes, that's nice because, you know, the day was almost a 90-degree day. 88 we'll probably park ourselves at. That doesn't sound bad. That would put us exactly where we said we would be. So, and look at other areas staying on the cool side as well. So we've done very well dropping temperatures down, but we haven't done very well bringing valley rain across the area. No, it's all been in the local mountains, and that's where some of the heavier stuff has been. Once again, mostly at less than a quarter of an inch, but I've seen, I think, upwards of a half an inch, I think, as we go farther north. I'll have to check on that to make sure, but either way, you can see a good 3/4 of the valley stays relatively dry, even though it looks like we're still on the outskirts of the 215 as it kind of curves around. Maybe you folks, Sky Canyon, maybe you folks in Providence as well, getting a light shower there. And there's not much in behind this, but enough holding together that we'll be watching this continue up the spine of the Spring Range, but not a whole lot down to the south that's pulling in over the McCullough Range. So not yet. 13 First Alert Desert Doppler will switch over and we'll look at the SATRAD, and you'll see this is the system helping to draw up the moisture, so it's doing a good job pulling, and that's where your breezes are coming from, not from here. So earlier last week people were asking me, will this be a wind maker? Well, only around the thunderstorms, but this is our wind maker if anything is going to make it. And once again, all that moisture getting drawn up. But let me just give you another shot. Watch the future cast. Okay, so here comes the moisture up from the south. Look at Las Vegas and look where the moisture is heading. We knew Arizona would get the bulk of it, but they're really stealing all of it as it continues through. We might even just get a little glancing blow and say goodbye to a lot of that. So that's what could happen tonight, but we're going to keep rain in, not for the coming weekend necessarily, but for the next couple of days. We still have a chance for those pop-up thunderstorms, especially with all the moisture in place. Definitely lower 80s there, but then we're going to be dropping down even bigger. That, if it wasn't for the rain, 70s would be the big note to talk about because that's next week. That's the end of the weekend and next week. But impressive stuff with overnight lows dropping right down to about 60 degrees. That potentially means there could be some 50s across the valley, but next couple of days still touch and go with pop-up thunderstorms. Back to you guys.